This episode, y'all, is the prime example of why I do what I do. It's all about getting that understanding. You may have been told eat whole grains. No, avoid whole grains. Fruit is healthy. No, fruit is causing your blood sugar to spike. Honey is natural. Sugar is sugar. Eat 6 small meals a day. No, stop snacking. Fast, don't fast. Keto is dangerous. Keto is life changing. Have you ever thought, I don't even know who to believe anymore? And if that's you, today is exactly why I started this podcast. As a registered nurse with over 20 years of nursing experience and a holistic health coach, I hear this almost every week. People aren't lazy, they aren't unmotivated, they're overwhelmed with all the information and the noise. Today, we're going to cut through all the noise and find out how to know who to trust when it comes to your health, your blood sugar, your diabetes, whatever the case might be. Stay tuned because let's clear this up. If you're tired of sugar cravings, brain fog, fatigue, and all the conflicting health and diet advice, and you just want to know what's happening inside of your body, you're in the right place. I'm TaShawn Davis, holistic health coach, registered nurse, and metabolic health educator. I help you break sugar cravings through balanced blood sugar so you can take your health back naturally. So grab your favorite sugar-free drink, pop in those earbuds, and let's learn how to work with our body and not against it. Hey, before we jump in, if you've been diagnosed with prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, fatty liver, insulin resistance, or you've been told to just lose weight, but no one ever explained to you the why behind it, I love to invite you into my intensive diabetes reversal and nurse concierge program. This is a personalized approach where I walk alongside you both as the registered nurse and a holistic health coach, helping you to understand your numbers, your symptoms, your nutrition, and how to make changes that fit your life. If you want to learn more about it, visit www.writethevision22.com. Now let's dive in. One thing that I've learned over the years is this: most people aren't failing because they don't care. They're failing because they're trying to follow 5 different plans at the same time. Social media says one thing, a friend recommends something else, a family member has another opinion, one healthcare provider emphasizes one strategy while another emphasizes something totally different. No wonder people feel stuck. Let me tell you about one of my coaching clients. She had been living with type 2 diabetes for over a decade. She sincerely wanted to improve her health. She listened to the podcast, read articles, taken advice from multiple sources. When we started working together, she wanted to combine my recommendations with another nutrition plan she had been following. At first, her progress was very slow. During our second coaching call, we reviewed everything she was eating and drinking. That's when we found it. Every morning she was adding honey to her coffee because she'd been told that natural sugar was healthier. She wasn't trying to sabotage herself. She was trying her best to do the right thing. Once we recognized and removed the obstacle, everything changed. Her blood sugar readings finally dropped below 200. She began noticing improvements she hadn't experienced in years. One of the things that shocked me the most is the exciting moment where she came and said she was regaining feeling in her feet after living with diabetic neuropathy for years. This wasn't because I had a magical solution. It happened because we identified what was preventing progress and created a plan that matched her body's needs. This is why a health coach matters. One of the greatest values of working with a health coach isn't that we know everything, it's that we help you identify what's standing between you and your goals. Sometimes something isn't small, sometimes it's misunderstanding, sometimes it's simply too much conflicting information. You don't need more opinions, you need clarity. Let's walk through some of the common things that I hear. They say that fruit is always healthy. Fruit contains valuable nutrients, but if you're working to improve your blood sugar, the type and amount matter. They say that honey is healthier than sugar. Honey is less processed than table sugar, but it still contains carbohydrates that can significantly raise the blood sugar in many people. They say that type 2 diabetes is always progressive. Many people can make meaningful improvements in blood sugar and overall metabolic health through lifestyle changes. Every person's journey is different, but type 2 diabetes is completely reversible with the proper coaching and instruction. They say you have to eat every 2 hours. For many people with insulin resistance, constantly eating may not give insulin levels a chance to come down, meaning mealtime should be individualized. They say that calories are all that matter. Calories matter, but hormones, food quality, protein intake, sleep, stress, activity, and insulin sensitivity truly influence the health. That's why I don't like the they says. Who is they? And then when I find out who they are, it makes me even madder. The food companies, the uh, pharmaceutical companies, and all of that. The theys. I just want to choke the theys. So here's a filter I encourage my clients to use. Ask yourself, does this advice make sense physiologically? Is it supported by evidence? Is it going to help me improve my blood sugar? Can I realistically sustain it? Is the person giving me the advice willing to explain the why or just tell me what to do? Knowledge without understanding rarely leads to a lasting change. That's why it's my goal to help you understand. Even if you decide that this is not for me, at least you have this understanding that you can dig for yourself, that you can go deeper into the science or understanding yourself. In Proverbs 14:15 it says, "The simple believe every word, but the prudent give thoughts to their steps." That verse reminds me not to accept every headline, every social media trend, or even opinion without discernment. God calls us to seek wisdom. That applies to our spiritual life, it applies to our health, and everything that we do. He created our bodies with incredible wisdom, and I believe learning how they work is one way we become faithful stewards of the gift that He's given us. Friend, if you're confused, you are not alone. Don't let confusion keep you stuck or think that you're going to be a diabetic forever. Start with one trusted source. Give your body time. Don't just try things 2-3 weeks at a time. 90 days. Give it 90 days. Cut the sugar, cut the carbs, cut the sweet drinks. 90 days. Get a coach to walk you through this. Stay consistent. Remember, your body is not broken. It may simply need a clearer path forward. Listen, if today's episode has encouraged you and you're ready for personalized support, I would love to work with you inside of my intensive diabetic reversal course, concierge program, www.writethevision22.com, and it will be in the show notes. Yeah, I'm so excited. I want to share something with you. A year ago, I took the challenge and wrote 2 books. This July, it will be 1 year that both Uproot the Cravings and Sugar Deception. Well, Sugar Deception came in August, but July will be my 1 year anniversary for Uproot the Cravings. One of the biggest compliments that I've received is when people leave reviews that these books are so easy to understand and share with their family and friends. And so if these books have helped you, I would love if you would leave a review on my Amazon account and maybe purchase a book or two for a friend. And if this podcast has helped and encouraged you, I'd be so grateful if you would leave a podcast review as well. Your review helps many more people find hope, clarity, and practical education. Together, we're reaching listeners in 56 countries across 6 continents. I have been number 1 in many of those countries and top 5 and more. So thank you so very much for your support. Remember, you are needed in this hour. God bless. Alrighty, my friend. If this episode has helped you understand your body a little bit better and helped you have the confidence to make better informed healthcare decisions, share it with someone you know who may be struggling with sugar cravings, brain fog, or fatigue, because they may not even realize that blood sugar could be the reason. And also leave a review because it really helps more people find this. Remember, the goal is to reverse 1 million type 2 diabetes in my lifetime. And as always, I want to remind you the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. And some people are fighting every day just to have the health and energy to live their everyday life that they were called to live. So I am praying for your health. I am praying for your strength, and I'll see you in the next episode.